Hello fellow citizens, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tony, this is of course the 15-minute gaming channel, and today we're checking out Star Citizen patch 3.12.0f, which has landed on the Evocati, so without further ado, let's crack on with it. So this patch contains no new testing focuses. There are a couple of new features, but nothing that needs tested. So that to me indicates we should be on PTU pretty soon, but when you look at timescales, this becomes a little bit obvious. We only have 11 days left really until it needs to drop, because that's going to take us to the 20th. It's now the 9th. So say it drops onto Wave 1 PTU tomorrow, that would give them 10 days. And it's usually, say, 2 or 3 days between each drop. So, you know, it'll be Wave 1 PTU, Wave 2, more general PTU, which gives you 6 days. And then moving on to live after that, maybe 2 or 3 days afterwards, which takes us up to the 20th. So yeah, we're getting very close to this, so I think this could be the PTU build. It'll be interesting to see. And check out the channel, because I'm sure I'll bring you that as soon as I find out. So, known issues in this build. Player is stuck at a black screen after they self-destruct in their ship. When loading in or respawning, there's a chance the player will not be able to interact with the hab, doors, or mobi-glass. Mission givers, Wallace Klim, Clovis, and Constantine are missing. Spawning in at PO causes temporary EVA state or spawn outside station. Ships are not spawning on landing pads at New Deal. Map does not load correctly, meaning players can fall through the planet. Visor.com will become squished. I still love that. I still don't know what that means. Visor.com will become squished. I presume the text, but I just love that word, squished. I think it's such a cool word. I might use it more. Anyway, so yeah, that's all the known issues that are out there. And moving on to new features in this patch. We've had loads of information on how station-based refining is going to work in the verse. Kiosks placed around the refining levels that allow players to take their raw, mixed mining ore that are mined in their ship and rock, and they can refine it. The players can use these kiosks to create multiple refining jobs which are persistent and complete over a period of time. Based on quantity and complexity, they create refined ore which is more valuable than unrefined. There are different kinds of refining processes which produce different percentage yields depending on the type of resource being refined. Additionally, different refineries may have different proficiencies. So that's interesting that you might have to go to different parts of the verse if you want to get the most amount of money. Guess like trading, it's going to work a little bit like that. Once one or more multiple jobs are completed, the players can go and collect their refined materials into a ship with cargo capacity and sell as a good at a commodity kiosk, with most goods sellable at major city trading centers, you know, like central business district, that sort of place. So yeah, that sounds really interesting to me. I wanted to give mining a go. I have me prospector, I have me rock, so I'm interested to see how all this refining works and how much money I can make. Hopefully a lot, because mining needs to be better. It's too inconsistent, but the good thing about mining is you haven't lost anything if the game crashes. Yeah, you might have lost some work while you're sitting there mining, but you haven't lost, you know, you haven't invested any money, so you haven't lost anything in that sense. So yeah, that's it on that. This one just made me laugh a little bit. Ship thrusters now create wind volumes when in use that will interact and blow away physics-based objects, ships, and players. So that sounds like if you're beside a ship engine, you're going to get blown away, which just sounds so much fun. I want to see that in action. I just have to try that. Can you imagine a reclaimer taking off? It would like blow Port Olisar away. It's huge. So yeah, I want to play around with that. Feature updates, locations, added platinum bays on the moon, polish pass on shadows cast by clouds on planets. Moving on to bug fixes. Elevators in rest stop should no longer duplicate. Fixed an issue that was causing players to not be able to suicide in EVA. Players should no longer be able to stand on the cargo box and use the tractor beam to fly around. I hadn't read that one until just then. Again, great. A player's ship should no longer be returned to the last stored location when entering quantum travel in the previously stored ship, stranding the player in space. I've had that before, that is so annoying. Fixed an issue that was causing Cry Astral services to not function in Lowville hangars. Players should no longer get a crime for aggravated criminal damage when doing a PvP mission. The refinery terminal should now use player handle instead of community moniker technical. They also fixed 6 client crashes And 3 server crashes. Talking about the server, apparently game times are around about 2 hours at the moment before you'll get some sort of crash, which concerns an Evocati. Not too bad, actually. Not too bad. That's a good sign. It's one of the things that keeps putting me off about playing this game a lot is just the frequent crashes and going back to desktop. And that is it for today, guys. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be bringing you PTU news, or at least a new patch update. So I'll catch you then. Goodbye.